pitch moments away here in Philadelphia. It's the Marlins and the Phillies, and it comes your way next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Marlins Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys making their third starts of this young season. And by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a former National League wins leader, veteran right-hander Aaron Harang. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Christian Yelich will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. First pitch coming. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
D. Gordon will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin playing. Now here's the first pitch. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with 1 out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
Number 20 will dig in. Currently one spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
And it's been a good start for him here so far, that's for sure. You get that first run of the game here on the RBI double, but that second runner has to put on the brakes at third, so it might take him one more hit to really get him off and running.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Yeah, and you know, I think a pitcher's first reaction on a comebacker is to duck, get out of the way. And then when you finally figure out you're a major leaguer, your second reaction is to actually field the ball. And sometimes you can get caught between the two. But this is good awareness right here to know where this ball is, not panic, and still get the out.
Here's Casey McGee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Tom Kohler gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Cesar Hernandez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs just yet, and 5 driven in. He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. from the stretch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Michael Franco will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runner at first here, one man out. He's ready now, the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Number 20 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
Aaron Altair will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Fastball called for strike two.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
A runner on first with two away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a curveball in there. 1-0. Marcell Ozuna leads things off now in the top half of the second.
left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on the way. And the second inning will get underway with a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, catcher, JT
JT
Realmuto.
Realmuto will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Brown is under this one, and he's got it for out number two.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's two pitches and two outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that could really pay off later in the game.
Tom Kohler will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch to him. Fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ryan Howard will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 1-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Number 20 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Dominic Brown will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Now here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Here it comes. Ball 2.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. If you leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Now the 2-0 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, number 24.
Number 24 will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners on first with one down. 2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He waits. Now the pitch. Chopper, foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Adeiny Echeverria is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
1-1 on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Franco is camped under this one. 1 gone. So 1 gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. Christian Yelich will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
D. Gordon will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And the pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there against Aaron Harang. His club trails 1-0. Aaron Harang makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The pitch.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Go, Billy, go!
And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Here he comes, 3-1.
That's a strike.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Three and two, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Freddie Galvis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Echeverria for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Number 20 will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, number 20.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Justin Bohr will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Yeah.
Now here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Casey McGee will stand in now with the bases empty and one away here following the RBI ground out. First pitch on the way. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Brown is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And a tough slider there from Harang. No balls and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Maikel Franco will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman,
First offering on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run to lead off the bottom of the 4th. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 428, the official estimate on that last home run. Pitch on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bohr is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And these 2 teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Ryan Howard will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here it comes. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the 1 bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. JT Realmuto will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, there's a line drive. Caught at 3rd by Franco. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Into the box, Tom Kohler. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Number 24 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. Barehanded. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Carlos Ruiz will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
He's ready. Now the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's get you a shot at this reaction at the plate in show motion. Do you think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
In now, Aaron Harang. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you can see here he's trying to give himself up at the plate, but this pitch is nowhere close. And now on offense, you can elect to keep that bunt on and try to get him all the way to third here.
The 1-0 home. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Now a hard liner towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
And that's one of the hardest hit balls these guys have had all game long, and I'm not so sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing when you consider it's the pitcher doing it. But even he wound up having nothing to show for it.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Number 20 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Christian Yelich will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the sixth.
Now the 3-0 offering. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
1-0 on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Let's go.
1-1 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. So 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Number 20 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Oof, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starters throwing the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strike.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, we just saw 1 ball leave the yard, and this was pretty nearly a second one. It's just another mistaken location. You can see the ball out over the middle of the plate, and one good swing deserves another. And I'll tell you, they were pretty fortunate that this one only resulted in 2 bases, because that could have very easily turned into back-to-back jacks.
Here's Casey McGee as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. From the stretch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to have a change coming up, as that'll be all for Aaron Harang. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Number 59 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Marcell Ozuna will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Here you go from above. First pitch of the at-bat, why not just send it right back up the middle and pick up the RBI? Well, that's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Miami's out in front, 4-1. Freddie Galvis will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Maikel Franco will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Aaron Altair will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need...
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Pitch on the way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tom Kohler will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Tom Kohler.
First pitch coming. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around first, on his way to second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Up next for the Marlins.
How about this show of power? I think it's fair to say that this was pretty much unexpected. He nearly gets this ball out of the ballpark. Boy, I mean, where did that come from? He almost looked like he knew what he was doing.
Adeiny Echeverria will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Stop it right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And this is taken in on the run out there in left center, but it should be enough to get the run in. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. Ryan Howard will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman, Ryan.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here we go.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1 now to Howard. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because These guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Dominic Brown will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Now a swing by Brown as this ball is drilled out to deep right field. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. Howard being waved around third, heading for home. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Carter Capps will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Carter Capps.
Number 24 will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
This fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now if they can just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Pause, now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Comes set, now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Jeff Francoeur come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Come on, Philadelphia.
A man on third with 2 down. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. The throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Phillies on the Dominic Brown RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 2. Justin DeFreitas will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Justin.
Number 20 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, this guy is on fire. Stay hot out there. You know, this is pretty cool because a cycle just doesn't happen that often. What do you see it once or twice in a year, unless your name's Aaron Hill, who did it twice in a year himself. So I'm pretty positive he's going to put this game right at the top of his career highlight reel.
Justin Bohr will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Hey, Phil, come on.
First pitch to him. Hit hard, but right to the big guy Howard at first. And the move to bring the infield in works out, 1 away.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Here's Casey McGee. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Brown is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Even after the leadoff triple, it was no gimme that they were going to get him home, especially after the next guy makes an out. But here, this is a good job of finding a pitch that he can elevate, and he does so to drive in that run.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now here's the first pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Altair will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 2. Cesar Hernandez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Hernandez.
First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Freddie Galvis will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
One out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Michael Franco waits on deck. The 3-1 is on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Michael Franco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The next pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And here, late in the game, you've got to lead, so no sense in trying to force a throw into second base there. Just take the out at first and move on.
Aaron Altair will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Peter Walker will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Number 24 is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Danny Echeverria will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success that the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Now the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Center fielder,
Christian Yelich will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's go, Philly.
First pitch coming. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And the throw is too strong as it's over the head of Howard.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw.
second baseman,
Here's another look at first base.
Gordon.
I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
D. Gordon will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Ice cream.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Number 20 will dig in with the cycle already to his credit.
Everything up, Philly.
Now the first pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Altair is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. Rob Alsweed is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Rob Alsweed.
Ryan Howard will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And now a pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. One, two. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Yeah, up by 4 in the ninth. You want to make sure these guys don't get any momentum on their side, so that's an important first out there.
Dominic Brown will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Here's a swing by Brown as he sends a ground ball out to second base. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Number 24 is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Now the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 6-2. Good night from Philly.
Here now is our